Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. How does he or she see you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. That's definitely an amethyst. And this is cuatro, pile 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, pile 1, here is your reading. Orion's Animal Tarot. Let's see, I could have sworn that I did 3 cards for each pile. But here we have 4 cards. Oh well, we'll see how the other piles are. But for this first pile we have 4 cards. 4 of Wands, King of Wands, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. I'm almost getting a sense of envy. Of course, I'll keep going. This is just the first row. But I already get the sense, if you chose pile 1, that you could be an influencer. You could have a really big following on social media. You could have a platform. You could have a YouTube channel. Okay. One of my many decks available at makeplaincards.com, 210 Tarot. Three of Pentacles, El Carro, the Chariot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. My favorite card in the Minor Arcana, the 8 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. You're basically a badass. The Siren Tarot. Three of Cups. 3 is Jupiter, Sagittarius, the highest vibration number. Justice. Ace of Pentacles. King of Swords. I'm seeing envy. I'm seeing intimidation. I feel like this person is just basically admiring you from afar, thinking, I'm not even going to try to get close to this person because you're just a rock star. You're just really at the peak of your powers. You're making money. You have a lot of friends. You have a lot of admirers. They could be thinking, shit, what could I add to this? They have all these fans. I'm just one of their many fans. Something like that. Five of Hearts, 5 of Cups. Nothing rates above you, for I'm so completely yours. Billie Holiday, Don't Explain. They feel like their feelings are not returned. Either that, they feel like it's one-sided, it's unrequited, or they aren't even attempting to get close to you because they're so intimidated. They feel like they wouldn't have a snowball's chance in hell. I'm hearing that Jimi Hendrix song, Let Me Get Next to Your Fire. I'm fucking it up. I can't even get the title right, but Let Me Stand Next to Your Fire. You're very fiery. So, 10 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Red Light Special, TLC. 8 of Wands. Call that the sex card. You probably have a lot of fire in your natal chart. A possible astral combo for those who chose pile 1. You could have Sun in Leo. Aries rising. Moon in Aquarius. These are just possibilities. If you don't have any fire in your astral combo, you could have a lot of stuff in a fire house. Like in my chart. I have Sun and Venus in Aquarius, Virgo rising, Virgo moon. But I have a lot of stuff in the 5th house, the house of Leo. That's my Capricorn. I've got Mars, Jupiter, North Node, Vertex, and Capricorn in the 5th house. And I have a 1st house moon. So... your Mars probably makes a fuck ton of aspects. 8 of Swords. 5 of Cups again. 7 of Wands. 7 of Cups. I do see this person being infatuated with you. This is not about their feelings. It's about how do they see you. But I see this person being infatuated with you and feeling like they don't have a snowball's chance in hell. They think that you're a badass. They think that you're powerful. They think that money is absolutely not an issue for you. They think that you're really good at manifesting. You just snap your fingers and everything falls into place. It's like it's effortless for you. You're good looking. You're charismatic. Regardless of your gender, you have a lot of masculine energy. Talking about, Western astrology. In Western astrology, the fire and air is masculine, earth and water is feminine. This person could have a lot more water in their chart. So this person, one possibility, they could have Sun in Cancer, Pisces rising, Moon in Leo, something like that. But they feel like you don't really have any problems. You manifest, you have abundance, you have options, you get to choose who you want to be in a relationship with. You're not jumping through hoops for anyone. You don't have to. You can just sit back and the offers pour in, the messages. You're a magnet, basically. They see you as a magnet. Too hot to handle. So that's a cheer from when I was in junior high at Goddard Junior High in Midland, Texas. I tried out for cheerleader in 7th grade. I was pathetic. I was skinny. I was shy. I had black hair. All the cheerleaders had blonde hair. And they came from very privileged families. But I tried out for cheerleader in 7th grade. I couldn't even do a cartwheel. And one of the cheers was, "Too hot to handle, there's absolutely no doubt." You're too hot to handle, there's absolutely no doubt. Maybe you were a cheerleader when you were in junior high, high school, college. Maybe you're a celebrity. If you are a celebrity, if you're Drew Barrymore or Jennifer Lopez or, I don't know, Reese Witherspoon, Juliette Lewis, is she still a celebrity? Yeah, I'm sure she is. Anyway, if you're a celebrity, and you're watching this, the movie rights to all of my books are for sale. I would really love to see Bullshit Rodeo turn into a movie. So, holla, as they say. My email address is very easy to find in the description box. I will sell the movie rights to Bullshit Rodeo for $250,000. So, let's do lunch. You're multi-talented. You can sing, you can dance, you can make a mean taco, or a burrito, or lasagna, or some damn kind of salad. I don't know. You can make a damn good salad. You probably have a lot of visibility. Fans, admirers. Okay. Just for the hell of it, Hello Kitty, que paso. Even though it's not about feelings, it's about how do they see you. Oh, that fell out. That's cool. Let's see. What do the gods of serendipity have to say? I'm in love with myself. They may think that you're in love with yourself. What the hell's wrong with that? I'm all about self-love. You believe in yourself, and you should. You should believe in yourself. You should love yourself. You shouldn't settle ever for something mediocre. I mean, I don't recommend that. Okay, the dice. Oops, it fell on the floor and now it's gone. It's a 5. It's way the fuck over there, but it's a 5. I'm not going to get it. So, well, yeah, I should because that's 2 pairs. Oh, God. Just take my word for it. We have 2 pairs. We have 2 5s and 2 3s. So 5 is Gemini, Virgo, it's Mercury. 3 is Jupiter, Sagittarius. 2 3s, that's 6, that's Venus. 8, that's Capricorn, Saturn. 6 and 5, that's 11, that's 2, that's Cancer. Let's see, some letters. Maybe you regard this person as your twin flame. Maybe they see you as a twin flame. I'm going to do a pick a card after this one. And it's totally tongue-in-cheek. It's just me having fun. But I'm going to call it, and the title is going to be How to Get Your Twin Flame in 30 Days or Less. I'm just teasing the algorithm. And I'll make it clear in the video that I'm not being serious. It's all in fun, entertainment purposes. Oni. Ona. Let's get some more letters. That's a really popular name in Texas. I'm being facetious. It's a bitch when you get a Q with no U. Annie. That is what I have for pile 1. Hope that helps. Hope that was enjoyable. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, this blue crystal, here is your reading. Orion's Animal Tarot. 3 of Cups. Oh, they're cute. Look at those little guys. Ah. 9 of Swords. Looks like a centipede or a millipede. Ugh. 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. Treacherous. I already get the sense from these first 4 cards that they could be scared of you. They feel like you're not the one to fuck with. It's all fun and games until someone pisses you off. 210 Tarot. So you could have Mars square Pluto. My own grandmother told me once, this was years ago, my maternal grandmother said, oh my God, she said, I would not want to ever piss you off. I have Mars and Capricorn square Pluto and Libra, and it's tight, a very tight orb. Pluto is 3, Libra in the 2nd, Mars 4, Capricorn in the 5th. You could have something like that. 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Sorry, Brad. Los enamorados, the lovers. I'm hearing that saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I could go back into my treasure trove of experiences and really pull some stuff out to illustrate that, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I can relate to this energy. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You probably have a prominent Mars. You could have Mars square Pluto, Mars conjunct Pluto, Mars opposite Pluto. You can be very friendly, congenial, but you could have quite the temper. The Siren Tarot. Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups. The Joker amplifies the cards around. 4 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 6 of Swords. You have a very sharp tongue. You're very good at calling people out on their bullshit. Eminem just came to mind. Rap God, Stan, Bonnie and Clyde, anything by Eminem. Bitch Please. You know, he did that with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. People don't want to piss you off because you're really good at communicating your displeasure, your anger. It's really loud. It's really noisy. You could have Mars conjunct Mercury. My God. I'll just go ahead and take all 4 of these. That never happens. I mean, because I need 4 cards and all 4 of these flipped the fuck out. 4 of Hearts, 4 of Cups, repressed rage, depression. Here we are now, entertain us, ennui. So yeah, Kurt Cobain was a Pisces. Pisces is not really known for their fiery tempers or their anger, but his anger really came out in songs like Smells Like Teen Spirit. Queen of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. Lynn Anderson. 4 of Wands. There's something different about you because we have all these 4s. 4 is Aquarius. You're not afraid to go there. You're not afraid to express your true, raging, wild colors. You don't try to conform. You don't try to please other people. You don't try to just go along with the program. You're a renegade. You stand out. You could be a rapper. You could be a musician. You could be an artist. You could be a photographer. You could be, what am I missing? You could be a writer. I do feel like you're probably intensely creative. And you have zero problems expressing yourself, showing your true colors. There's nothing subtle about you. Probably, if you chose pile 2, it's a pick a card reading. It's for a vast unseen collective. You probably don't blend in. You're not beige. You're not boring. There's that saying, might have been a headache, never was a bore. They see you as someone who would be very challenging to be in a relationship with. You're definitely not submissive. You're not shy. You get around. You want to fly. Don't want your feet on the ground. I'm hearing urgent by foreigner. You're not warm or sentimental. You're so extreme. You can be so temperamental. So this person has wild lust for you. They definitely find you sexually attractive, but they feel like you're too different to make a relationship work. Not to be crass or crude or vulgar, but I'm good at it. So if you're a woman, this man, if you're interested in men, this man could be thinking that you out-dick them. You have a bigger dick than they do. You're more bold. You're more fearless than they are. Maybe they want someone who's more feminine, who's more submissive, someone they can control. I don't know. But they feel like you're too much to handle. You're very loud. You could be very rowdy. You could put a lot out there. You could be very vocal, very opinionated on social media. I'm seeing a really strong personality. And they don't feel like they quite measure up. They feel like you're stronger. You're more assertive. You're more confident than they are. And they may sense on some level, I don't know, they may feel like you're their perfect match, but they're too scared of this. It could be that it's too intense for them. That's really strong to have the Lovers with the 2 of Cups like that in the last row and then ending on 4 of Wands. You probably trigger this person. You probably challenge the fuck out of them, and they're not used to that. Maybe they're used to being a leader and you're not going to follow their lead. They're scratching their head over this. They've never known anyone like you. So they could be thinking, again, being crass, crude, vulgar. Do I want to fuck this person or do I want to be this person? A possible astral combo for those who chose pile 2, you could have Sun in Sagittarius, Taurus rising, Moon in Cancer. I feel like you have a really complicated chart. You have everything. You have water, you have fire, you have earth, you have air. There's not one element or one modality that dominates. So the modality, that's cardinal, fixed, mutable. Elements, fire, water, earth, and air. You've got it all. And you're good at a lot of things. And this is similar to pile 1. I can see this person being intimidated by you. And the couple that I'm seeing, the couple that comes to mind, and apparently this is not based in reality. They got a lot of things wrong in the movie. But anyway, whatever. Sweet Dreams, the movie of Patsy Cline's life. Jessica Lange played Patsy Cline and Ed Harris played Charlie Dick. So you see that dynamic in that movie with these two very strong personalities. And they butted heads, and they had a very tumultuous, problematic marriage. But they loved each other. They loved the hell out of each other. And that could be what's going on here. There's a lot of desire. There's a lot of love, but we have two very strong personalities. You could be having a lot of standoffs. You could have a lot of squares and oppositions, perhaps, in your synastry. And Pluto probably figures prominently in your synastry. You could have Pluto conjunct Moon, like this person could have their Pluto, or you probably have your Pluto on their Moon, or something similar. But whenever Pluto is involved, one of the personal planets, that can be quite intense. I've experienced it twice, 2 different men. They both had their Pluto in Virgo on my Moon in Virgo. So, just for fun, this is not about feelings, but Hello Kitty Que Paso. Oh, that fell out. Okay. Don't start planning a wedding. No, they're not ready to commit. There's a lack of stability to this connection is what I'm getting. But if you ever get to that point where the two of you are planning a wedding, you're committed to each other, you're going there, I can see fireworks. I can see a really big deal, dramatic wedding, if you ever make it to that point. Okay, the dice. It happened again. It happened for pile 1. Okay. A 1. 1 is Leo. 3 is Jupiter Sagittarius. 4 is Aquarius. 6 is Venus. 2, Cancer, the Moon. You could be opposites in many ways. I'm seeing a lot of oppositions in your synastry. Definitely. Okay, some letters. Real. Film. The movies. GED. Maybe you dropped out of high school. Maybe this person did. Got your GED. Greed. Green. Maybe you have green eyes. Aiden. Oh, that's cool. We have Eden and we have the lovers. Eden. Grand or grande. Danger. There is danger to this connection. They like to gaze at your pictures. I've never seen it spelled this way, but Landon. I've seen it spelled Landon. Landon. Okay. That is what I have for pile 2. I hope that helps. I hope that was enjoyable. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, the amethyst, here is your reading. We still rolling? Yeah. Starting with Orion's Animal Tarot, Queen of Swords. Beautiful. Page of Cups. Nice. The Star. King of Swords. That is beautiful. That never happens. The king and queen from the same suit making a sandwich like that. The Queen of Swords and King of Swords sandwiching the Page of Cups and the Star. This could be a match made in heaven. I don't know. They could see you as their person. They're equal. Let's keep going. I am so close. Timeless reading, but as I record this, I am 100 subscribers away from 20,000. Oh my God. Will I ever make it? 210 Tarot. It's available at makeplayingcards.com. Temperance, 3 of Cups, Muerte, Death, Knight of Cups. I could be wrong. And of course, I'm reading for a vast unseen collective. I'm reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading, but just looking at these cards, I feel like this person could be in love with you. Not about feelings, it's how do they see you, but I get the feeling that for some of you, this person, your person of interest, they could be in love with you. Let's keep going. Ace of Wands. They're definitely attracted to you. There's no doubt about that. 9 of Wands. This is someone you've known for a while. Death again, synchronicity, look at that. Muerte, death. 8 of Swords. I do see deep, intense feelings. It's not just lust, it's not just sexual attraction. The song I'm hearing is Oh Caroline No by the Beach Boys. Where did your long hair go? Where is the girl I used to know? Eight of Swords. So it's very complicated between the two of you. Three of Cups. Look at this. Eight of Swords again. 3 times. That's why I mix up these bicycle decks, because the synchronicities just blow my mind. Two of Pentacles. I'm seeing mutuality here. Two people who are really into each other. Fascinated by each other. They find you fascinating, and here's why. I'm going to explain why they find you fascinating. Ace of Wands. 10 of Wands. 9 of Wands. I love you, I love you, I love you. What's your name? Drunken Butterfly, Sonic Youth. King of Wands. They find you fascinating because you're this beautiful, enigmatic blend of the masculine and the feminine. You have the alluring mystery, the numinous beauty of the feminine, and you have the badass, bold truth-telling of the masculine. You express yourself without apology. This is who I am. Take it or leave it, but you better believe it. Honest to a fault, as some would say. I don't think honesty's ever a fault. Fuck that. But you can be brutally honest. You can call this person on their shit. Now I'm hearing Tyrone by Erykah Badu. I'm getting tired of your shit. Yeah. I've got that song on numerous playlists. Live in Dallas. Erykah Badu is from Dallas. I'm pretty sure that performance is in Dallas. Anyway, you're extremely intelligent. You're smart. You're savvy. You're able to read people. You've got a very strong bullshit detector. You're not naive. You're not gullible. You probably have a lot of life experience. To be this smart and to be this savvy, you probably have a lot of life experience. You've had a few relationships. Maybe you've been married and divorced a few times. I don't know. But I feel like you're probably older. You could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Or you're what they would call an old soul. You've been around a few times. You could have a lot of stuff in Pisces, or a lot of stuff in the 12th house. A possible astral combo for those who chose pile 3. You could have Sun in Aquarius, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Aries. If you have Sun in Aquarius, you could have Mercury in Pisces. I have Sun and Venus in Aquarius, Mercury in Pisces. Mercury is always in the same sign as your Sun or the sign before or after. You're really intuitive. You can meet someone and right away you're able to read their energy and think, no, I don't want to be around this person. So this person, your person of interest, they are intrigued. They're mystified by you. How do you know what you know? Maybe there's been kind of a psychic connection. There's been mental telepathy. You've told them something and they said, how did you know that? How did you know that I was thinking of that, or whatever? You could read cards. They feel like they can learn a lot from you. You have a lot to teach them. They see you as someone who is wise. And I feel like this person feels spiritual love for you. They do feel a spiritual connection that they can't explain. Perhaps you're not this person's usual type. There's something deep here, and sense depth with you. It's not average. It's not status quo. It's not every day. You know, you're not the kind of person they meet every day. There's something very different about you that sets you apart, and they're just mystified. You could have Mercury conjunct Mercury. You could have Mercury conjunct Neptune. But I feel like there is some psychic energy here in this connection. And you could read cards. You could read cards. You could do Reiki. It's likely you are the most spiritual person that they know. Your person could have Sun in Sagittarius, Scorpio rising, Moon in Capricorn. That's just one possibility of many, but I feel like you have really magical synastry, something like Sun conjunct Moon, Moon conjunct Moon, Moon opposite Moon, Moon conjunct Pluto, something like that. This is a once-in-a-lifetime connection. So this is more about their feelings than how they see you, but I feel like they see you as the one, or certainly someone who has changed their life. Maybe it started off casual, you were friends with benefits, but at some point they caught feelings. There's something about you and this connection that just blows their mind. It's not what they're used to. It's like nothing they ever experienced before. You scare them. It scares them how much you know. You can just look into their eyes and read them, and they've never had that with anyone else, is what I'm getting. Just for fun, Hello Kitty, K Paso. I just want sex. Well, I don't believe that's the case here, even though we have Three of Cups twice and the Knight of Wands. If this person has told you that, if they've just come across as someone who wants casual sex, just going by these cards, again, it's not a personal reading, I would say that's a defense mechanism because they sense tremendous depth with you. So if they tell you they just want sex, it's just casual, it's definitely a defense mechanism. They're scared out of their fucking mind. Okay, the dice. Six is Venus. 2 is Cancer, the moon. 8, Capricorn. 4, Aquarius. 3, Jupiter, Sagittarius. 7 is Neptune, Pisces. There's a lot to you. You know, you're multidimensional. You have depth. You're not one tone, one note. There's nothing average about you. And that's scary to a lot of people. Some people don't like being seen. Some people don't like being known. Some people want to keep it surface because they're terrified of the depths. Maybe this person, going really deep here, maybe they have mostly had sexual experiences with bots. You know, porn, webcam models, cyber sex, sexting. They've never been in a really deep, real, passionate relationship where it's more than just skin on skin. There are feelings, there's rawness, there's vulnerability. They've never experienced that, and they sense that with you, and it scares the hell out of them. That's just what I'm picking up. This person could be lost. They could be running away from demons. They could be in the throes of addiction. This person may have ghosted you. Maybe English is not their first language. Any names? A last name. It could be a first name or a last name. Stone. I'm thinking of the porn star Evan Stone. This person could be a lone wolf. A loner. They don't have a lot of friends. They're not very visible. They're not on social media much. They could be hitting the bong as I speak. I have a bone to pick with you. A lot of skeletons in the closet. Logs. Maybe this person is a logger. Maybe they live in the Pacific Northwest. They live in Oregon, Washington State. I don't know. I'll leave it at that. Yeah. That's what I have. Yeah, that's what I have for pile 3. I hope that helps. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Oops, lo siento. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, pile 4, here's your reading. Starting with Orion's Animal Tarot, 8 of Cups, the Chariot, the Tower, 7 of Swords, I already get the sense from these first 4 cards, they don't feel like they can trust you. You could have a duplicitous nature, or that's how they perceive you, as someone who is duplicitous. You're one way with this person, you're totally different with other people. So you show different sides of yourself to different people. And a lot of us do that to some extent, but I get the feeling they don't trust you. They're not sure what you're about. Let's keep going. 210 Tarot, one of my mini decks available at makeplaincards.com. Link is in the box. The Emperor, Justice, 2 of Wands, the High Priestess. You seem inaccessible to this person. Pretty much the opposite of down to earth. You don't come across as warm, inviting, congenial, down to earth. That's what I'm getting. The Siren Tarot. Judgment, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. You do not tolerate any amount of nonsense. You're very strict with your boundaries. You're very strict with your time. They don't feel like you're someone they could get drunk with. You're not the one to text and say, hey, let's meet at this time at Applebee's. And then you meet at Applebee's and you have a few margaritas or screwdrivers or beers or glasses of terrible Applebee's wine. And then you go to the Econo Lodge for a few sweaty hours. You're not the person for that. You're not the one for a booty call. Knight of Wands. What are you talking about? They've got great Pinot Grigio at Applebee's. I don't know what they have at Applebee's. I've not been there in years, but I would never order wine if I went there. I'd probably get a beer. I'm not really a wine person, but when I do drink wine, I tend to be a snob. I like the really good stuff, like the Lenoir from Lost Maples. Ten of Swords. Joker amplifies the cards around. Four of Cups. Repressed rage, depression. Here we are now. Entertain us, Ennui. Smells like Teen Spirit. Kurt Cobain. He was a Pisces. Okay. Queen of Swords, Queen Jane, approximately one of my favorite songs of all time. Bob Dylan. Six of Cups. Something the Beatles, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Okay, the scene, the movie scene that I'm seeing is from Terms of Endearment, a movie from the early 80s. It was based on the novel by Larry McMurtry, and he wrote the screenplay as well. So Shirley MacLaine is on a date with Jack Nicholson. And she was a widow in the movie. She had not dated in, God, years. She had just raised her daughter, Emma. And so she and the guy next door, this astronaut who was just crazy. He always had younger women over. He was partying. He had a pool in the back. She could hear them splashing in the back in his pool. Anyway, Jack Nicholson, the astronaut. So they're on this date, and he says something like, I think we need to get a drink. And she said, oh, to break the ice? And he said, no, to kill the bug that you have up your ass. So they see you as someone who possibly has a bug up your ass. You're stuck up. You're conceited. You're a control freak. You need to loosen up and drink some Applebee's wine. You're very selective. You're very careful who you allow into your life. You don't date. You don't do casual. You're a relationship person. Type A personality. You could have some OCD tendencies. You want everything perfect, pristine, just so. No messes. And they're not syncing up with that. This person, number one, they can't be controlled. This person is a wild card. Number two, they don't think they would have a good time with you. And that's all I guess they're wanting right now is something casual. They're not wanting a relationship. That's what I see. They don't want to dance to the tune you're playing on your violin. Regardless of your gender, they feel like you have a lot of masculine energy. You're not soft, you're not sweet, you're not submissive. You can't be manipulated. You're very smart, and they don't like that. So if you chose pile 4, a possible astral combo, you could have Sun in Scorpio, Aries rising, Moon in Gemini, just one possibility. This person could have Sun in Aries, Libra rising, Moon in Aquarius. It's not about their feelings, it's about how they see you, but looking at these cards, I don't feel like there's much of a chance for the two of you to get together and make a relationship work. I feel like you're too different. You're too at odds. Yeah. They see you as someone who is cold and controlling. And they feel like you have trust issues. You could be carrying a lot of baggage from previous relationships. You could have a chip on your shoulder. That's how they perceive you. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, just for fun, Hello Kitty K Paso. I'm drunk. This person could very well be an alcoholic. They could be drunk off their ass as I speak, listening to Merle Haggard or Conway Twitty or Johnny Cash or Danzig. Hell, I don't know. They could be crying into their beer. Oh, the dice. Five is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's just... 2 5s, that's 10, that's 1, that's Leo, and then 6 is Venus, and 3 is Jupiter Sagittarius, and 9 is Mars Aries. Masculine energy, oh my god. 11 is 2, Cancer, the moon. If the two of you were to get together in a relationship, it would probably be very tumultuous. It would be like an on again, off again, with extreme highs and extreme lows, probably. But as usual, not a personal reading. I'm reading for a vast, unseen global audience, so there's no way in hell it's going to resonate with everyone. That's not possible. Binky, that's not how it's spelled. It's spelled with a Y. But Binky, another word for pacifier. It's like if you were in a relationship, you would be the parent, they would be the baby. You would have to baby and coddle this person. You're probably a lot more advanced than they are. A lot further along in your soul's development, whatever the hell that means. I don't know. On the karmic wheel, you've done a lot more work than they have, maybe. Den. Sin, they could be caught up in duality. They could be a Christian. They could be a Catholic. They have a lot of guilt and shame regarding sexuality. They're not free sexually. Or they think that you aren't. I don't know, it's interchangeable. Kin, skin, bind. So I don't get into the labels too much. But this reads like a karmic, so-called karmic relationship. If you were to get involved, I see a lot of problems, a lot of trial and error, a lot of lessons to be learned. So, that is what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light. Throat chakra from San Antonio.